Hello YouTube, this is Collect Pokemon and we are back for series number 4. Oops, I can't show my finger. Number 4, and this part is on, just the last part of all the Pokemons in the SM1 Plus Strengthening expansion. Before we show you guys the trainer and the secret ultra rare. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through the cards. We have a close-up of all the cards, and we're just gonna talk through it. It's a very casual talk. So this next card we have is the Passimian. These names are really confusing me. So the first attack we have is 1 fighting energy, which is this attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Okay, again, you can hit its bench Pokemon, not bad. And the second half is that you can use 10 plus damage. This attack does 10 plus 30 times the number of Passimian on your bench. Oh, okay. 10. This attack does 10 plus 30, so technically 30 times 5. That's quite nasty. If you actually, the max you can put is 4 of them on it. So, I don't think this card. We won't see this card being played. I think it's just there. I think it's just there for the sake of being there. All right, the next card we have is our beautiful Sandcastle. Actually, half a Sandcastle. This is the Sandy Grass. 1 colorless energy, you can use the attack of Gather Sand, flip a F, attach a fighting energy from your discard pile to this Pokemon. Okay. Sand Tomb, 30 damage, your opponent Pokemon cannot retreat. Oh, it's one of those where you lock your opponent's Pokemon and they can't retreat. Meaningful, but expensive. I mean, double colorless and a fighting energy? Yeah. I think that's quite expensive. So, close up. I quite like it. The background looks like a sky field. It's a sky field behind them, and they decided to, maybe crop this little guy behind, in front of the sky field. Pretty much look what it looks to me. Well, we have the Sandcastle version of this, which is the Palosan. So the Palosan has an ability which is any damage done to this Pokemon by attacks is reduced by 20. Okay, pretty nice, I think. And then for a very expensive cost, it does 50 damage and heal as much from this Pokemon than the amount of damage you do to it. So you can heal back 50 damage. That's pretty much about it. This is technically what we call a tank. Okay, you reduce your damage that people hit you by 20 and you heal it by 50. So yeah, you're a tank with 4 retreat costs. So that's a very expensive Pokemon to retreat. So we have the reverse Holo, or the Holo version of the Alolan Rattata. So what it does 20 damage and that's it. I wish just more, but and I think that the pattern on the black kind of shows up better. You can see that there's a tint to it. It's not just pure shiny like the XY Evolution Reverse Holo. So the next card we have is obviously the big brother, which is the Alolan Raticate. So the Alolan Raticate, well, you can have Dark Design, search your deck for a number of cards up to your number of Pokemon on your bench and add them into your hand. Shuffle that card afterwards. That is a very interesting attack. So technically, with a double colorless energy and Sky Field, or just normal field, you have 5 bench Pokemon, you can search 5 cards and put them in your hand. Ouch, guys. Ouch. I mean, this actually hurts. Yeah, and I'm actually not sure. Can you actually put a Raticate break on an Alolan Raticate? I mean, if you guys know, leave me a comment. And I think, this can be quite a nasty Pokemon. you know, I can see this being a very nasty Pokemon. Let me know in the comment section if you can actually put a break card on top of a low-end version of its Pokemon. So the next attack is Endeavor with 60 plus damage, flip 2 coins, 30 for each head. Okay, so quite a useless attack, I mean inconsistent attack. So, wow. It can be a very horrible Pokemon. So you guys can take a closer look of this card. Alright, moving on to our next card. So this one is a nice one, it's the Absol. So Absol has a future sight, look at the top 4 card of either player's deck and returns them to the top of the deck. So look at the top 4 cards of either player's deck and return them at the top of the deck in any order. So basically it's like, yeah, you can just put it in any order you like. So anyway, do Muse, return all energy cards attached to this Pokemon into your hand. Your opponent's active Pokemon is knocked out at the end of your opponent's next turn. Okay, I mean I can see people using this card, but I don't know. I don't know if it's useful, but what if the opponent retreat? I think they can retreat and they can retreat the GX card or whatever, and that's it. I guess this card may work really well with Lysandra because, you know, you can pull whatever Pokemon they have without any energy on it, and pretty much they can't do anything. They just have to kind of be knocked out. So I can see this card being in play. Whoa, finally we have our Gallio. So this Gallio, okay, it has shining arrows, 50 damage plus one of your opponent's Pokemon, to one of your opponent. Again, this one is, you know, bench damage kind of thing. And it has Sofang, which does 170 damage. This Pokemon can't use Sofang in your next turn. Okay, I think the Lunala is slightly more useful in this case, but, you know, just to show you guys how this card looks. So the reverse pattern here, it's quite interesting, just like lines. This is a diagonal line in the Holo pattern. Not bad. Alright, so this is the card where everyone wants in their deck. I don't see why, except for it being quite pretty. It is the Sylveon GX. 200 damage, decent GX card. Magical Ribbon, search your deck for up to 3 cards and put them in your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. Oh, okay, so 1 energy, you can look up 3 cards. But this one is 1 fairy energy. But remember our friend, the Alolan Raticate, which we just talked about? With 2 double colorless energy, you can look up to 5, well, it's not 5 cards, but depending on your bench Pokemon. So, I mean, I guess it's very similar, actually, never mind. So, we have a Fairy Energy with 2 colorless energy, we can go for 110 damage. Okay, quite decent, quite a nice attack. And last we have Pair GX, which is pick 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon, and your opponent returns those Pokemon and all cards attach them onto their hands. Oh, this can be a very nasty move. If your opponent has 2 bench Pokemon only, you kill their active Pokemon, they're done, they're GG. Oh, I can see why. I mean, that's why everyone is trying to go after this card. I can see in some situations this can be a very nasty play. Yeah, look, she's supposed to be a fairy, and, you know, that's just, to be very honest, it's quite a cheap move. So we're just gonna zoom in and have a little look at this card. To be honest, she looks really badass. I think, you know, she looks very badass. So, very pretty card. 2 more cards in this part. I love how they put the Sylveon first, and then they realized, oh, I forgot to drop the Eevee in this deck. So they added Eevee after the Sylveon. And this Eevee is quite nice. The ability, you can use this ability once during your turn, where you put a basic energy, and you can directly evolve the card. Come on, is that even fair? Basically, what you do is, you put an Eevee down, you put a Fairy energy down, and you can use that Sylveon attack. You choose 3 cards, you go for a double colorless energy, you slap it on, and pretty much you can win the game in 1 or 2 turns. 2 turns. Yeah, it's definitely not that fair, but you know, it's a scary thought. And I mean, if they put a basic GX down, that could be slightly tricky, but I think that there are ways in which you can try to kill them easily. Okay, moving on to our last card in this set. I mean, the last card in this set Pokemon in this set. This one, it's a bit of mix. People have mixed comment about this. This one, guys, is the Trombone GX. So it's a colorless Pokemon, which is quite good. Colorless, you can put it in any deck. Righteous Edge, 20 damage. Discard a special energy attached to your opponent's Pokemon. And looking at Sun and Moon, everyone will get a double colorless energy for some reason. One reason or the other. Perfect. With 1 energy, you can slap the double colorless energy away. And you don't just slap, well, there's only 4 of them, so technically, you know, you can hinder them a lot. Yeah, so that's that part. The second half is that you have Berserk, which is 80 plus damage. If your bench Pokemon have any damage counter, it does 70 damage. Oh, 150 damage. So you might want to get your Pokemon some damage counter, get hit, retreat, switch this guy out, bam, 150 damage. Nasty. And I love the last GX move. It's shuffle your hand into your deck, and then you draw 10 cards. I don't know if it's useful. I mean, in some situation it might be, but I like the Sylveon one. You know, you kind of retire 2 of their bench Pokemon. So anyhow, this is the fourth half of this series, part 4 of the series. And after this, we're gonna go through all the trainer cards in the set. That's it. So remember to check out all my other videos, subscribe. This is Collect Pokemon, and thank you for all your support. Peace for now.